What's up, my crypto legends? In this episode, we are going through the mid time frame scenarios, looking at the price of Bitcoin, the 4-hourly time frame, 1-hourly time frame, to see what are the most important levels that we need to take into consideration for our trading setups. There is also a possibility of a tight squeezed descending wedge scenario that could break in the next 1 to 2 days, guys. And I'm going to talk about how we can detect those fake outs and how we can detect the solid breakouts with volume, and how we can take advantage on these moves for Bitcoin in the next coming days, guys. So make sure to stay tuned. Hi there, Andy here. Welcome back to another episode of Bitcoinsensus. Let's dive in here into the chart, guys. I'm going to explain on the 4-hourly time frame what are the major levels that we're looking for here for the price to get a reaction and take that informed decision for a trading opportunity. Of course, we need to see what kind of price action will be happening at those levels to take that trade. And this is going to be explained in today's episode. Before we continue, I want to let you know that the World Series of Trading is starting very soon. It's on the 7th of August. We still have a few days more left to recruit more people for my team. Last year, we did insanely well. And this year, we're going to do even better, guys. Down below in the description, you can join my team with the first link. The second link here is to join Bybit. If you haven't got a Bybit account, make sure to create one to join my team, guys. There is an insane bonus here to be claimed of up to $30,000 to trade with, okay, depending on what you deposit. And then you can join my team for the World Series of Trading, guys. Now let's dive in here for those big major levels. Let's start with the downside. I know a lot of people will be thinking this is a huge double top scenario. Bitcoin is going to go to 25K, 4K, much lower prices. But overall, we are traders. We trade the levels, all right, and we wait for some certain reactions. Now, let me just explain to you what is the best level that we do have here for the moment. Of course, is the level that we already bounced from, okay? We were very much aware of long in here, the 28,900 range. In the Legends trading community, a lot of people already got into some longs, already took some profits, and are very defensive to see what is the next price action. Now, of course, there could be a test of the lows, which is exactly at 28,850 approximately, where we do have the lows created on the 24th of July. There could be a possibility in claiming that level and failing to move to lower levels and then get a recovery. So what we want to see is a major rejection, okay, on the price action on the lower time frames, hitting that level and getting a recovery. That will be the moment that this is likely to have a really nice impulse to the upside in the coming days if we do see that failed breakout. Basically, a liquidity grab beneath the lows created on the 24th of July. Now, if we do break this level, the next major level of interest where we are looking for a price consolidation is that 28,400 range. Why this level? It is basically a level that has been respected as resistance, as you can see on the chart. So if we do go down there to that level, I would expect a major reaction. We could consolidate, we could hit the level, then get a dead cat bounce, and then hit the level again. So basically move down, have a little bit of a bounce, and then test the level again to see that failed breakout where we can have a long trigger, okay? This is what I'm looking for here on the levels beneath us. It is also the 50% Fibonacci from this pivot low to the pivot high. As you can see, it is that 28,300, 28,400 range where we could be holding nicely as support. If we were to drop down there in the next couple of days, it is also the higher support trend line that we've been having here for the last few months. Definitely a really strong level to take into consideration where we could get a reaction and bounce. If we start falling here very aggressively, of course, there will be no longs taken. What is the strongest resistance level that we do have? If we go to the 1-hourly time frame, of course, is the value area low from this trading range. That is this white horizontal line that I do have here, value area low, which is also with the daily level here that we have a close and open that hasn't been tapped yet. That is at $30,000. I would expect the price, if we were to hit that zone, to get a major reaction at that level. Of course, we could be forming a Gartley pattern here as well. We just need to see how that price action is going to develop. Of course, we do not need to be extremely bearish at that level if the price is just pumping and pumping with very high volume. We need to be very aware of this zone, because what could happen is that the volume is going to be very high on the price action here. And of course, that will be a bullish sign, but not only because of the volume, because we'll be breaking lower high resistance trend line. So if we do get that solid breakout here with volume, we could see that continuation to the upside. We could be forming a kind of a descending wedge scenario that should be broken here in the next 1 to 2 days. Of course, we need to be aware of fake out. We will be paying attention to the volume. If we come up there to this range and the volume continues very low, as you can see here on the price action of the last few weeks, of course, it will likely be a fake out and we will be looking for shorts here at this range if we consolidate. Now, on the other side, if the volume is very high here on the breakout, we could see continuation to the upside. If we do claim the value area low of this entire range, it's going to be looking bullish, guys, okay? So there will be no shorts to be taken. If we claim value area low and start getting some really nice volume above this range, I would expect much higher levels, even the highs here of this year, to be taken if we were to see high volume and high price action, okay, to the upside. On the other side, we break out with low volume. We are looking here for this range to react, to get rejection and consolidate, to look at the shorting scenarios. Of course, it's not going to be that easy. If you want some guidance, we do have the Legends trading community down below in the description. This is where I do post every single day on lower time frames to see what kind of price action we are looking for to take those decisions with very good risk management, guys. Not much more to be said here. Pretty simple. We're looking for these lows. Reaction, we can get into a long. No reaction, we look for lower. Then here, if we do get that reaction, we're looking for longs. No reaction, we could go as low as 27,200, where we do have a huge monthly level, and it is also the 618 Fibonacci from the pivot low to the pivot high. That level I would expect to hold, okay, and get at least, a bounce of several $100s. That is definitely a level that we're paying attention if we were to get a capitulation. For the moment, we're trading the zone, guys, inside of this level. Those are the levels, those are the setups that we're looking for in the Legends trading community. Of course, we will be paying attention to how to execute those trades with very good risk management, guys. So make sure to be very cautious with your setups, guys. Thank you, and I will see you in the next one.